Here's my unique take on Andrew Tate fans. A strong part of his rhetoric, I believe, is he positions himself as the antithesis of victim politics, the trend towards people identifying with an oppressed group and thus need special societal compensation. He instead promotes the idea of strength and a traditional view of masculinity. At the same time, however, much of his allure, I'm not saying he believes this, but what makes him so captivating is, I believe that many of his fans have also accidentally stumbled into victim politics themselves and actively want to participate in this new game which they have been denied entry to. Many of them resonate with the idea of men being the new real victims of this new intersectional paradigm where attention, sympathy and goodness are being directed and attributed to all groups apart from themselves, and thus men are the new oppressed class. And perhaps this is me being disappointed at humanity as always, but I don't blame them for it, for I feel this is kind of inevitable. The allure of victimhood, of being in a community bonded through trauma, the ability to simply blame your personal failures on an unjust world is great, it's empowering, and is an answer to the crisis of meaning that we often suffer from in our secular societies. This doesn't mean, however, that I don't want to caution against victim politics, for taken to its inevitable end, it's dangerous, for many of the most brutal regimes from the past century were built on it. If we look at Germany in the 1930s, ethnic Germans began seeing themselves as the victim of at first the cowardly rulers at the end of World War I. The idea that the war wasn't lost on the battlefield, and later they saw themselves as being oppressed by Jewish global rulers. At the same time, they believed themselves to be the superior race and thus undeserving of their post-Versailles Treaty position, and that had disastrous results. So victim politics, it's hard not to be swept into it, but I think we should guard against it. Thanks for listening.